Okay, good afternoon, all of you. Now we are going to talk about Scottish theatre life, how the amateur Scottish theatre came into life, how it was made professional. I consider Scottish literature edited by Douglas Gifford, and as previously, I already considered it in the past 2-3 videos. Now, theatre in Scotland, interval years. Theatre in Scotland, professional theatre in Scotland, 20s and 30s declined. There was a sense of Scotland was still hosted a variety of touring companies, which touring companies made it various theatre life, but still it did not give people a feeling of content. Instead, a kind of feeling of disillusionment and stuff like that. This was a national Scottish theatre like. Some touring companies included McDonald Players, which repertoire consisted entirely of Bernard Shaw plays were performed. Robert Finnemer, Javan, Brandon Thomas Company, Wisdom Parrot Company, and so on. West End successes were these shows, but still we couldn't call it professional yet. The Scottish National Players, the objective of Scottish National Theatre Society were to develop Scottish national drama through the production of plays of Scottish life and character, to encourage in Scotland public taste for good drama of any time, to found a Scottish National Theatre. Scottish National Theatre. Okay. From early on, inspired by the example of G.M. Synge and V.B. Yeats, they specialized in verse drama and plays about Scottish rural life. And there was a try of the verse drama Gura, a study of the early life of Lady Macbeth by the SNPs of Yorkshire-born supporter Gordon Bottomley. Unfortunately, tensions arose between the supporters of this type of drama and others in the group who felt that their drama should be more relevant to, or at least more representative of, contemporary Scotland. The Scottish National Players were a small amateur organisation and could produce only a very limited number of plays each year. The gun quarry controversy, Highland versus Lowland. There was a major controversy surrounding another decision to produce near guns. The Ancient Fire, 1929, produced rather than Joe Corey's In Time of Strife, 1927. It was written. Although this was quite consistent with their Irish players' policy of presenting plays of Scottish rural life and examining Scottish psyche, Corey chose to interpret the rejection of his plays as a political act. Two Scotlands, Ancient Fire, Time of Strife. Guns played the Ancient Fire, attempted to synthesize the two Scotlands, but was accused by Mac Diarmid of portraying Gaelic culture as superior to that of urban Scotland. So this is a Gaelic culture. What was important.